Hi, Mike with Reptile Toolworks. We get asked a lot of questions about our grunt sheaths, okay? And I have an example in the back from the mid 40s, okay, of a nice combat knife that had a steel stapled sheath. Okay, now I know they did that during the combat thing, but I mean, you know, when I got it, this guy was like 60 years old and still in perfect working order. So we stapled, we riveted, we laced, we glued. We've done a whole lot of things over the years, but we've gotten to the point where we pretty much just go ahead and put everything in our top grain leather stapled grunt sheath. Okay, it's a beautiful way to make a sheath. It's a fast way to make a sheath, and it just makes exactly the type of sheath that I always wanted. All right, we use a zinc plated staple, okay, and with it waxed the way it is, we have no difficulty with rusting or issues like that, so we're really pleased with it. And I guess we'll show some people a little peek behind the curtain. There's no great big secret about it. I might as well share. That's what the good Lord says. If you take a Hitachi stapler, attach it to a very simple drill press down fixture, wire it shut so it hits on automatic, what you can do is you can staple the heck out of stuff really quickly and really fast. Okay, what it does is shoots me a lovely staple through there just like that. Now what we've got here is we've got a really thick piece of material, so let me put one through a single layer of heavier stock. Okay, we pin them all the way to the board, and then what we'll do is we'll take that staple right over here to this anvil, and what we do is when they're set up on the sheath, we fold them. Okay, now what you're actually seeing here and on these other pieces of leather, and even the one I'm holding, what you're seeing here is staple folding practice. When we have a new operator come in, I have them drive staples, get them set up, and then I have them fold them. So I'll fold one here to show you. We put it through both layers of leather, and then we come in and we set the staple so that both ends tuck in. The staple doesn't walk, and both ends tie right straight back down and in. Okay, now I'm not as good as some of my employees, because look here, you talk about pretty folded staples. All right, now the only thing about it is if you mess up one staple, you've lost a sheath. So we're really very careful when we set up and staple them and have operators do it. But what that gives me, hang on just a second, it gives me the ability, look here, here's a scrapped burr that's been laying in the floor. It gives me the ability to make an incredibly strong union here, okay, with very little cost. Okay, so see, I can come in and set that staple, and I get, there's the glue on it, but I get incredible holding power even on a single staple. All right, so I have no question that once this staple is driven and folded over properly, we run them through the paraffin bath and send them out, it builds an outstanding sheath that we just really don't have to worry about. To end though, I will share a story. For a long time, I remade a lot of sheaths, rebuilt a lot of sheaths, and repaired them. And they would bring in what was left of the sheath. Invariably, the lacing, you know, the stitching was gone on a sheath like that, and the brads or rivets were what was kind of holding it together. And I thought, man, wouldn't it be great if you could put rivets all the way through there? So the first thing I did is I made copper rivets for years, and I would put a little wire copper rivet in there and fold it over on the back to make it last better. And I didn't necessarily like it, but by going with the steel stapling that we do on the grunt sheaths, I truly believe, here's a stack getting ready for a series of sleighbacks that are going out to creek. It just makes a beautiful, clean, pretty, and very attractive sheath, and I have no doubt that this eyelet, and those three staples are just going to hold for the life of the leather. Okay, so feel really good about the way we staple and put them together, and it's also, with good trained operators, it's really fast. So I hope that answers the guy's question about how we staple and make our grunt sheaths, and till we can find a better way to make them, this is the best we got.